depend on the place. Why do you ask?
There's a file at these coordinates. Get your hands on it, we'll talk some more then.
Acting like this. Selfish idiot.
You're listening to The Bug.
Nibbling away on the rotting carcass of a once free Britain. Hello resistors, this is The Bug, and on today's show Alice and I will be looking at the big questions, such as, are we less than 2 years away from being able to turn a sausage back into a live pig? Did we actually need polar bears anyway? What do they really do? If I put optic on my dog, can I train it to take itself for a walk and do my shopping on the way home? And is tennis real? But first... it's a question that no one's really addressed of late. London is going to be safer than ever, Alice. SIRS is installing thousands of additional CCTV cameras. So nice there. Still looking after us.
Yeah, it puts a lot of fun into my life now. I get to play this role-play game where I pretend to know my loved ones better than some twat behind a screen in the SIRS headquarters.
I guess we shouldn't complain. SIRS really just stepping into
The vacancy left on it became patently obvious that God had retired. We think that the similarities, omnipresent, judgmental, stripping away your finances and freedoms, dishing out random punishments. He's in a problem. All it needs to do, sir, is ban me from eating something. What's it going to be this time?
You're listening to The Bug.
Nibbling away on the rotting carcass of a once free Britain.
What happened? Nothing on my end. Help me! Back office is none of your... Please! We've got trouble over here! Bloody prat. Bunch of animals. Let's show this twat what we think of DedSec. It's DedSec! Somebody help!
Wow, okay.
Urgent call.
Well, they would be
Possible
waking up, I
hostile
guess.
at your location.
Please.
Received. Mobilizing now. Out.
Cheers, I owe you one. Thank you. Oh, is that really?
Negative. No sign of suspect. Over.
All units, disengage. Suspect has disappeared.
Small man, just back him up. God, the energy. There was a person in there who wasn't
the bug.
Nibbling away on the rotting carcass of a once free Britain. Hello, Resistors. This is The Bug, and on today's show, Alice and I will be looking at the big questions, such as, are we less than 2 years away from being able to turn a sausage back into a live pig? Did we actually need polar bears anyway? What do they really do? If I put Optic on my dog, can I train it to take itself for a walk and do my shopping on the way home? And is tennis real? But first... It's a question that no one's really addressed of late. London is going to be safer than ever. Alice, SIRS is installing thousands of additional CCTV.
You're listening to the bug.
Nibbling away on the rotting carcass of a once free Britain. Hello, Resistors. This is The Bug, and on today's show, Alice and I will be looking at the big questions, such as, are we less than 2 years away from being able to turn a sausage back into a live pig? Did we actually need polar bears anyway? What do they really do? If I put Optic on my dog, can I train it to take itself for a walk and do my shopping on the way home? And is tennis real? But first... It's a question that no one's really addressed of late. London is going to be safer than ever, Alice. SIRS is installing thousands of additional CCTV cameras. It's so nice there. Still looking out for itself.
So, I've delved more into Caitlin Lau's investigation, and an enormous number of missing person cases centre around the EPC. The inspector was definitely onto something.
Let's get in touch with our contact. It won't end well for Angel if Albion finds out he's DedSec.
You'll have to turn around, thank you. Restricted area. On your way now.
All persons on the premises must at all times carry valid identification and be prepared to present it to Albion personnel upon demand.
I know, but... Why? Yeah, of course. Yeah, I got them. Of course. I hear you. Why, what? No. I know, but... Why?
Failure to comply with instructions from Albion personnel is a crime.
Got Bagley summons. I've already taken care of your entry. Get you in quick and quiet.
This is all off the books, I trust.
No worries, I'll spoof. But come meet me on the rooftop. The only place here that doesn't smell like piss.
New me, eh? Have a drink. Not half bad considering it was made in a bleeding bathtub. Don't worry. They let us have our little voices in here. Keeps us quiet. Right. More for me. Can't be picky. Seeing doctors, lawyers, street vendors come through. It's all the same once you're in here.
What do you mean?
We're all equally dehumanised. As far as the man on the street's concerned, we're the reason the city's gone to shite, you see. So these pricks can do whatever they want to us. Ain't no one gonna do anything about it. Where's DedSec when you need him?
I'm sorry?
Nothing. Daydreaming, I guess. Think I need another drink. Listen, steer clear of those Albion wankers' new meat. Stay away from the clinic if you can.
The European Processing Centre. It processes deportees by stacking them up in squalid conditions and forgetting about them. But hey, it's to protect London, right?
God damn it! No!
This is not right, man. Violence everything we know about freedom and my rights. They're gonna start asking us whatever they think they got it right. What's right by these people?
What exactly is going on here?
This place is worse than a prison camp. Every day I see people come through here, torn from their homes and their families. But I'd rather stay and keep an eye on things. Maybe help out once in a while. Like now.
God, this is bleak. You could vanish off the face of the earth in this place and no one would ever notice.
Yeah, well, people have been disappearing. Records say they have been processed, but it doesn't add up. No one ever properly leaves. And with the Kellys prowling around like fucking hyenas, I am not too optimistic about the people slipping through the cracks.
Mary Kelly pokes her misshapen head up once again. What isn't this woman involved with?
Truth. Now, about your missing guy. The best place to start would be the EPC database. They keep a record of everyone that comes in. And be careful.
Pushing the location of the EPC database on your optic.
At some point, I realized that I was in the shadow.
I like my tea the way I like you. Knots all over me. Ugh, too close. You ain't fucking worth it, mate. Look, I know I smell nice. You're too close, mate. Absolute fucking bollocks. Acceptable. Rare to see something so genuinely decent.
Bloody hell!
Not bad, I guess. I can smell your foul breath.
Well, all good here. Intriguing.
Maybe back up a bit, yeah?
This lighting is rubbish.
Ugh, too close, mate. Maybe back
This
up a
is
bit,
definitely
yeah?
worth 1,000 words.
I like my tea the way I like you. Knots all over me. I can smell your foul breath. Look, I know I smell nice. You're too close. Maybe back up a bit, yeah? I like mine. I like you, knots all over me. Look, I know I smell nice, but you're too close, mate. Ugh,
you prat.
This is ridiculous. Just cut the shite. Will you calm down, for fuck's sake?
Move along, move along.
Please. Help.
You're listening to the bar.
Nibbling away on the rocking carcass of a once free Britain. Hello resistors, this is The Bug, and on today's show Alice and I will be looking at the big questions, such as, are we less than 2 years away from being able to turn a sausage back into a live pig?
What in the fresh hell is that thing?
Did we actually need polar bears anyway? What do they really do? If I put opposite on my dog, can I train it to take itself for a walk and do my shopping on the way home? And is tennis real? But first... I mean, it's a question that no one's really addressed.
Switching the location of the EPC database on your optic.
Thousands of additional CCTV cameras. So nice there. Still looking out for us after all these years.
Yeah, it puts a lot of fun into my life now. I get to play this role-play game where I pretend to know my loved ones better than some twat behind a screen in the SIRS headquarters.
I mean, I guess we shouldn't complain. I mean, SIRS really just stepping into the vacancy left when it became 8 years. This girl has retired.
Any sign of the target?
Similarities, omnipresent,
Anyone?
omniscient, judgmental, stripping away your finances and punishments. He's in a pot. All that needs to do, sir, is ban me from eating something. What are going to be this day? Not bacon, but ban calls it. I can totally ban calls.
Control, we are unsighted of suspects. Over. Ooh, what do we have here?
Control, put out an APW. Target is gone.
All right, let's finish this. Hold up.
I'll blow your fucking head off. You're gonna regret this. Get ready, blood.
Nibbling away on the rotten carcass of a once free Britain. Hello resistors, this is The Bug, and on today's show Alice and I will be looking at the big questions, such as, are we less than 2 years away from being able to turn a sausage back into a live pig? Did we actually need polar bears anyway? What do they really do? If I put optic on my dog, can I train it to take itself for a walk and do my shopping on the way home? And is tennis real? But first... It's a question that no one's really addressed of late. London is going to be safer than ever, Alice. SIRS is installing thousands of additional CCTV cameras. So nice there. Still
yeah, it puts a lot of fun into my life now. I get to play this role-play game where I pretend to know my loved ones better than some twat behind a screen in the server headquarters.
I mean, I guess we shouldn't complain. I mean,
pushing the location of the EPC database on your optic.
Similarities, omnipresent, omniscient, judgmental, stripping away your finances and freedoms, dishing out random punishments, peas in a pod. All it needs to do, sir, is ban me from eating something. What's it going to be this time? Not bacon again, please, not bacon. Courgettes, ban courgette. I could take you around with courgettes. I'm happy with that.
Makes me feel important knowing that I'm being watched with everything I do, Andy.
Well, it's just not, it's reassuring, isn't it? It's like an extra aunt.
mongrel!
There will be a database here that we can search for evidence on Angel Lopez.
Surrender!
always surrender.
Go on, Bagley. Tell me you found something.
I have. His file has been deleted from the main database, along with hundreds of others. Still very detailed. Even when committing crimes against humanity, the government doesn't skimp on paperwork. Here is a recording labelled Exit Interview.
What was that?
You know what we do with terrorists, Lopez? Don't go pissing me off by denying anything. We know you're with DedSec. You think you were picked up on some random sweep? Not a fucking chance. Nothing to say. Well, this is not going to go well for you then, because I want information. The rest of your cell, where are they? I want names, places, everything you've got.
You think I'm daft? I spill everything I know and what? You let me go? I'm not talking. I know how this ends.
Oh, I don't think you do. I'm going to throw you to the wolves. The Kellys have an interesting way of disposing with problems.
You think I'm scared of some fucking thugs? Of winding up floating in the dams? Fuck you.
You're too pretty for that, mate. First, they'll peddle you. For dosh, right? Then, when you're used up, they're going to chop you up and send the pieces to the four corners.
I can take whatever you've got.
I almost feel sorry for you. Get him to the bloody clinic, then.
Shit. They knew he was DedSec the whole time. This doesn't look good for Angel.
The clinic keeps government service hours, which means it's closed. We'll have to find Angel the old-fashioned way and hack their CTOS hub.
Nibbling away on the rotten carcass of a once-free Britain. Hello, Resistors. This is the Bug, and on today's show, Alex and I will be looking at the big questions, such as, are we less than 2 years away from being able to turn a sausage back into a live pig? Did we actually need polar bears anyway? What does it do? If I put optic on my dog, can I train it to take itself for a walk and do my shopping on the way home?
Where did they go?
Is tennis real?
We are inbound. Stand by.
Deportation limbo, horrible living conditions, unexplained disappearances. It's almost as if the media are deliberately ignoring the situation here in favour of... Oh, look here, Beatrice Stokely, 89, recently took up kickboxing to fill up her days. Fascinating. If the EPC is a typical example of how humans treat each other, I'd say a benevolent AI overlord is a step up, wouldn't you?
Next time I see you, it's a factory reset.
I have reconstructed an AR scene of Angel's examination. You can view it inside the clinic.
Well done.
Albion personnel carry and are authorized to fire live ammunition. Do not agitate.
Oof!
take it for how you want it.
Phew. Okay.
When you've only got a band.
CTOS-AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Let's make a deal, yeah? I know people outside. Maybe I can help you out. Just let me out of here.
Procedures, Mr. Lopez. We'll have you out of here in a minute or two.
Fuck, what was that?
Looks like they implanted him with something. We need to get closer.
Facial analysis matches for both. They're part of Mary Kelly's little pack. So, Inspector Lau was right after all. Clank Kelly and Albion are in bed together. What a shit orgy that would be. Microchips, coated with biocompatible glass to prevent rejection.
And pharmaceutically jammed right into Angel's neck. Question is, why? GPS? RFID?
No, these are more sophisticated. If I had to guess, I would say they were designed to deliver a dose of some unknown compound. Not the kind of thing you find at your local corner shop. I could reconstruct the path he took if...
Fucker! Get it before he triggers! Fuck! He's getting away! Get after him!
Shit, they're catching up on him. Come on, Angel.
He might just make it.
Get fucked up! We don't have a match yet. She's gonna kill us.
No, it's fine. As long as he's not damaged, there'll be no waste. Demand's high with the new network.
Guess you're right. Let's tube him, get him in the van and out to the incinerator.
Huh. Okay, that chip was more than just a tracking device.
Look like they triggered it. I don't know what the fuck Mary Kelly's up to, but at the risk of sounding too optimistic, Angel's alive.
We need to find him. See what they did to him. And what that fucking microchip is all about.
Seems like advanced technology for Mary Kelly and her band of thugs to be waving around. Could Mary be part of a scary dark web hacker group like, say, oh, I don't know, pick one, 0 Day?
Interesting theory, Bagley, but hold your investigation algorithms for the moment, will you? Angel needs us.
The incinerator they mentioned is probably the Southwark incinerator. It's practically right round the corner.
At last, there are no medicine shortages, according to the government. None at all. There have been various allegations.
Not too bad for a first go, if I do say so myself.
You wouldn't have been recruited if DedSec thought you'd be killed that easily.
Was that a compliment?
It's fine. In fact, I'm going to read between the lines here and actually say there's probably... There's too much medicine, if anything. Just medicines, medicine. He can't move for medicine. In fact, just this morning, I've done what we saw.
You're listening to The Bug.
May cause nausea, vomiting and headaches. Hello, Britain. This is The Bug, the show that holds up a mirror to the world and smashes itself in the head with it.
You're listening to The Bug.
May cause nausea, vomiting and headaches. Hello, Britain. This is The Bug, the show that holds up a mirror to the world and smashes itself on the head with it in despair. I'm Andy. Joining me, as always, Alice. And
I deny everything.
It's just a good state of existence. Some good news at last. There are no medicine.
So this is where the Kellys brought Angel. Bit rustic, isn't it?
Now, keep your chin up. We'll find him. There's a camera network that might have caught where they took him.
Wait.
Let's hurry and access that network, shall we?
good fight. All right, you want to die today?
I'm moving in. This way. Come on.
There. I'm going to look in another place.
Calm in the... Fuck this, you're dead!
If the shithead's gone, then it's not my problem anymore.
I've gone over the captured footage. I was able to follow Mr. Lopez down to the cellar, but then I ran out of cameras. Not a problem you often have in London.
Then that's our move.
My oh my, deadbolt trumps technology. The door is sealed, but this rubbish chute might do. It either leads to the cellar or your grisly death. Or both, I suppose.
Grand.
All right, then. Come on out. I'm not going to cut you. What are you waiting for? Well, get over here. Thanks for the distraction. Gave me the second I needed to take care of this filth.
Are you all right? That little dreamboat looked ready to turn you into fillet.
He was. I'm fine. I just need a second to catch my breath and find my files.
Hang on. You're Caitlin Lau. You're that police inspector. We saw your logs. Going after Mary Kelly on your own like that. Brave. I mean, but very stupid.
It wasn't always on my own. Who the hell are... You're dead sick, aren't you? You tracked me to the slaughterhouse.
Not you. A friend. He disappeared from the EPC and the trail led us here. To think this is where all those missing people ended up. It's chilling.
Then I'm sorry. I don't think there's much hope for finding him alive. The Kellys have got a sick little operation going. A kind of human organ black market. I've been investigating them for months. And they got my fucking files. God, I feel like shit.
Understandable. You need to rest. I'll have one of us come collect you. I'll go on and find Angel. And those files of yours too.
Everything I've gathered on Mary Kelly. Almost enough to take her down.
Well then, perhaps we should work together. Because Mary Kelly has officially made DedSec's shit list.
All right, an operative is on their way to escort Inspector Lau. So, let's find Angel and Inspector Lau's files.
I'll wait for your guy in here. And... oh, for your help. I'm glad we're joining forces.
There's no doubt about it. This whole operation is meant to harvest organs. Clan Kelly's chopping off the parts they want and burning the leftovers.
Retrieval. That's one hell of a euphemism, Bags. God, I'm gonna be ill. The faces are too damaged. The poor bastards. Bagley, run a facial reconstruction. Let's see if we can ID them.
Take a picture and I can run key details past various databases. Negative.
Can't let Clan Kelly keep getting away with this. It's messed up and these people deserve justice. Let's take Mary Kelly down.
Unfortunately, I must confirm that this is indeed Angel Lopez.
Shit. Angel. He knew the risks. I did too, but... never thought DedSec would get caught up in this. Mary Kelly is preying on London's most vulnerable. She's a fucking monster. Taking her out needs to be a DedSec priority.
Now we need to find Caitlin Lau's case files on Mary Kelly and see if my conjecture may be correct. Could Mary Kelly be in Zero Day?
Hang on a sec. Shit. The smell, man. I'm never having more.
This shit is fucked!
Well done, you got the files. The inspector will be impressed. Now get out of here before someone decides to turn you into minced meat. Chop chop.
Yeah, duh.
DedSec? Caitlin Lau here. I wanted to thank you. I'd be nothing but an anatomy lesson by now. Or a pile of ashes.
You'll be happy to know that Inspector Lau has been escorted to a nearby refuge and is getting her wounds treated.
I'll be fine. Still a little flighty from whatever they gave me. And frankly, a little stunned that we've joined forces.
Sure, yeah, I get that. You've probably even got a file on us, right? But if teaming up helps us stop Clan Kelly, that's what matters.
Exactly. You have an organization, I have information, and some backing from powerful people. Pool our resources and...
Got a potential recruit for you. I'll mark them on your map.
Hello, Britain. This is The Bug, the show that holds up a mirror to the world and smashes itself on the head with it in despair. I'm Andy. Joining me, as always, Alice. And,
I deny everything.
Okay, what is going on? According to the government manager, there have been various allegations about that. It turns out they are all fake news. There are no shortages of medicine. Don't take it from me. I'm not a medical scribe. What is going on?
Can I...
You can't move the medicine practice this morning. I tried to walk from Thornbridge into a bag of breakfast and outcome with a 12-month course of immunosuppression, corticosteroids.
What the fuck is this? Back off!
This is where there are medical shortages. They're probably high on...
can I help you?
I'll admit DedSec's resources certainly make this easier.
And find the bastard! Drone, begin a search.
Excuse me? Back off! Can I help
The hospital head workers, pharmaceutical clinics, landlords, medical men down to the diplomatic companies. Nor could you believe.
You're listening to The Bug.
May cause nausea, vomiting and headaches. Hello, Britain. This is The Bug, the show that holds up a mirror to the world and smashes itself on the head with it in despair. I'm Andy. Joining me, as always, Alice. And,
I deny everything.
Good state of existence. Some good news, at last. There are no medicine shortages, according to the government. None at all. There have been various allegations about that. It turns out they are all fake news, trademark, There are none. There are no shortages of medicine. Don't take it from me. I'm not a medical expert. Take it. Well, I'd love to go. It's fine. In fact, I'm going to read it through the lines here. Actually, there's probably there's too much medicine, if anything. Just medicines. You can't move the medicine. In fact, just this morning, I tried to pour some cornflakes into a bowl for breakfast and out-tumbled a 12-month course of immunosuppressants, corticosteroids, and anti-retrofrontal neurodilatory estrogen spermatotropic fruit pastel.
The people claiming there are medical shortages are probably high on lots of medicine that they've been given. I, for one, believe that there are no medical shortages, Andy. Just last week, I went in with a broken arm and they suggested it might just be extreme period pain and prescribed me a drink of water and an astrology chart.
You can't be too far away from them just prescribing stiff upper lip like they do.
My uncle had a leg removed due to diabetes. They halved his insulin because they said there was less of him to be diabetic.
So, anyway, people don't believe what you read or hear about there not being enough medical drugs to go around. It's not true.
It's hospital hogwash, it's pharmaceutical fling flam, it's medical mendacity.
Get on with your life. End of the day, think for yourself.
I've heard from Inspector Lau. We're ready for the briefing. Mary Kelly heads up the most powerful crime family in London, Clan Kelly, which should at least be easy to remember.
Under her old man, they were a bit player. Then he died, and her rivals started disappearing. Her enemies, her friends, her family. They call her Bloody Mary for a reason.
Early on, Mary abandoned cash in favor of cryptocurrency and brought the Kellys' criminal business online.
It makes weapons smuggling, drug running, money laundering all a lot easier without a cash trail. The woman single-handedly modernized organized crime in London. She considers herself to be untouchable. Case in point, from my files you retrieved. Darla Covington, 19. Sasha Haddad, 28. Radek Stopkovich, 24. All disappeared.
It's difficult to find good help these days, isn't it, love? Most people, they ain't driven. Not like you. Because they feel worthless, don't they? The way that the world is, how it uses people. It's horrible. It's nice that you have a purpose. Oh, that'll be me, love.
We aren't finished here.
This was a courtesy. Oh, give my regards to their families. It's horrible losing someone you love. Nice meeting you, Caitlin.
As you can see, she'll never respond to interrogation. But there is one place she feels comfortable talking. The Sandstone residence.
Inspector Lau thinks a police bug in the Kellys' headquarters may have the evidence she needs to finally convict Bloody Mary.
Sandstone is their center of operations. I know the data on that bug will take her down.
Sabine here, Inspector Lau. I'm curious how you think you can bring Mary Kelly to justice now, with no backing. Even before Albion took over policing, you couldn't lock her up. And she goes on treating humans like cattle.
I had to work within the system. Yes, it was corrupt. I knew it. I just didn't know how bad it was. I thought a strong enough case couldn't be buried.
You knew the police force was corrupt, yet you still tried to play by their rules. And now you want to do the same thing again. How is this not utterly idiotic?
Because I'm taking it to a contact in the Attorney General's office, an honest solicitor with a hard-on for organized crime, specifically for Mary Kelly. Look, our methods may differ, but I want to help those people as much as you do.
All right, but however this goes down, there's no way we're letting Mary slip the net again. That's not how DedSec does things. Let's get to Sandstone.
Why does this always bloody happen? How about some deep breaths, yeah?
Getting arseholed and throwing bits of metal around has got to count as training somehow. I'm here to offer advice, not judgment. Obviously, that's a lie. You're a drunken tit. Feeling more confident? Good, let's use it.
Whoever invented alcohol, I love you. Christ, the ground's moving.
Prisoner released. I'll make sure they know who to thank. Now that you've helped them, they might be willing to talk to us.
An arsehole just ran over an officer.
location of the suspect.
Target is no longer with the vehicle. Over.
All units, we are after the suspect. How did they get past the checkpoint?
Return to HQ. This is pointless.
What the fuck? Leave me alone. I didn't do nothing.
Please calm down.
Sorry, mate. I thought you were Albion. Those assholes keep stopping me for no reason, and I'm a bit, tetchy.
Tell me what the problem is, and we may be able to help.
I don't know. Maybe they like me. Seems like they've got it in for me. Every time I walk through a checkpoint, I get searched. I think someone's used CTOS to make false reports against me.
It's a possibility. Do you have any enemies?
No, I mean, I told off my cousin real bad once, but I don't think he's smart enough to do this. Could DedSec maybe hack the system for me? I just want to know what's going on. If you help me out with this, I'll owe you one. A big one.
All right. No time to waste, then.
Searching for whoever's compromised the vehicle. Drone, initiate search.
Stay focused. I'll be okay.
All units. Possible suspect or suspects reported near your location. Monitoring for unusual activity.
No sign of the target. Over.
Control, I'm ready to immobilize the target.
You've got one last chance to back down. Are you always such an idiot?
We are in pursuit. I say again, in pursuit.
Can anyone see the suspect?
Let's turn you and I to we. She said, boy, you're silly. Then ran from her house quickly. No poster, I didn't chase it. I just jumped in the whip and I paced it.
Control, we're returning to HQ. Over.
This girl is stalling. I said, babes, I'm a big man. I got big plans. They call me Big Shaq. I make the thing go back from way back. And I made man stop, but you know you like that. She wanted to vibe. Man don't dance. Man don't dance. 1, 2 step. Man don't dance. Flex on your ex. Man don't dance.
Security here is state-of-the-art, quite impenetrable. Unless, of course, you flew a drone through the window one of Mary's mouth breathers left open.
Whoever's hacking this vehicle.
Are you always such an imbecile?
What is going on here?
recording device is in her security room.
Getting there should be a simple matter of navigating the vents.
What the fuck? She's using these people as house servants, against their will.
Horrible in itself, but a million times worse knowing they end up as unwilling organ donors.
Montez, bro.
Fucking idiot. Do you piss everyone off the way you're pissing me off, you wanker? Stupid git. That's it. Let's see what kind of recording we've got on her. Just look at this place. This is what comes of old crooked money. The Kelly family has been profiting from people's misery for a long time. She's got this shit all over the manor.
So you've been in there before? Is that how you ended up in the basement of the Southwark incinerator?
We needed something incriminating, so we decided someone had to get in here and plant a bug. I wasn't going to assign someone else to do that. You saw how Mary uses the people she grabs out of the EPC, and the staff's uniform's not hard to mimic, so I went in. What I didn't know was that she had intel on our investigation, my team. I thought going off book would stop the leaks, but she still knew we were coming. She tortured me for the names of my team, tried to break me, but cops don't give up cops. Turned out she already knew the whole unit and put hits out on them. The woman is a mindfucker.
You're lucky she didn't implant a microchip in you, having your mind enslaved. Oh, I can't imagine a worse fate.
That's how I ended up on that butcher's table. So many reasons to want to rid the world of her, but it wouldn't be enough to just put one in her brain. My mates died trying to bring her to justice. I have to honor that.
to yourself after everything I've done for you?
You made me a slave. All of us. Please, let me go. Take this thing out.
Back to your old life. Back to nothing. Back to you 2.5 screaming blighters in your dead-end job and sucking off the dole. You don't want that, love. This microchip is scary, I know, but I got to keep tracks on my merchandise, don't I? And this kitchen knife, that won't do it, love. Cutting yourself affects my bottom line.
I can't live like this anymore.
No. You're all right there. It's all right, sweetheart, because I have another use for you. Ooh, paying attention, are we? Good. Be sure and spread the word. You know where this one goes. Get these two and all the others over to their venue and ready for the sale.
Right away, ma'am. Also, the foreign investors have already landed and the drones are programmed, ready to deliver the invitations and the coordinates to all the guests.
This is insane. How did Mary get her hands on this kind of tech? It takes a sick mind to come up with killer microchips.
Perhaps a disease mind, but definitely an ingenious one. Perfect psych profile for a group like Zero Day, wouldn't you say?
Her affiliation's not my priority, Bagley. She's keeping these people enslaved. And it sounds as if she's selling them. This is huge.
That's what the microchip is really for. If anyone stands up to her, she just kills them and harvests their organs. It's like they're not even people to her. Just...
DedSec, we'll have to crash that slave auction. Get all the information we can out of there. The location will be on the invitations. She hasn't sent out the invitation yet, but when she does...
Bagley, monitor the drone networks. Give us a heads up when Mary sends out her fleet. Until then, I reckon we're in a holding pattern.
I'll get in touch if I hear about anything else that might interest you. Cheers, DedSec.
I don't know why I was even worried. I'm getting quite good at being in DedSec, I think.
You wouldn't have been recruited if DedSec thought you'd be killed that easily.
Is that meant to be a compliment? Thanks if it is.
You'll need to get used to Bugs' drivel, but it's proper fun. Fantastic job.
Since we're waiting for our cordial invitation to Mary Kelly's tasteless theme party, we can finally get back to what really matters, solving the mystery of Zero Day.
Our resistance is only as good as the people in it. We're happy to have you.
I must say, I'm rather looking forward to the experience. Let's go hunt some baddies.
Fuck yeah.
Here's something fun. I was doing one of my routine head counts, and it turns out one of you is completely unaccounted for. Probably kidnapped.
Damn!
I'm reconstructing their CTOS data now, and it looks like they were being trailed by an enemy of ours right before they were kidnapped. A woman who you managed to piss off during your escapades. Find her, and she'll lead us to our operative.
On it.
We're being contacted by our potential recruit. Patching them through now.
If you ever need anything from me, and I mean N, just say the word.
Well, the best way to repay us would be to join us. DedSec could use you.
Thought you'd never ask.
No sign of the target yet.
Search has yielded no results. Report back to HQ.
There's a potential recruit you may want to check out. Pushing your location.
DedSec sees a lot of potential in you. I trust you won't disappoint.
Brilliant. Finally found my people.
Yeah.
back. We'll eat breakfast in the sky. Tell them other man back. Tell them bye. She get inside that. It's a bit like she a nice guy. She said, yeah, that's a good try. But if I catch you and you going to reply, you might decline. Then I'll rewind. But you stay there, cause it's all fine.
The kidnapper is nearby, but our operative isn't. She must have stashed them somewhere else. Scanner optic and I'll see if I can track down the location. The kidnapper is nearby, but our operative isn't. She must have stashed them somewhere else. Scanner optic and I'll see if I can track down the location. GPS analysis complete. I've got a bead on our kidnapped operative.
Send me the location.
that on booze and clothes. Pops it and wanna see me move on road. Move them bricks and you dust roll. Look, welcome to London. You get caught by the feds, you'll get thrown in the Queen's dungeon. Once been one day, where's up something? I'm a real top boy, mumsy, I run things. I'm a top boy like Duchesne and Sully. Granddad's from Kingston, say Scully. Block say Sully. In London, all everybody cares about is just money.
Look at this place.
I'm rolling with my stray, huh? Run the streets, don't come around here. The blocks is still my playground. Keep it square with all in face, you know they never stay around. Rap man moving silence, blood, but my team, yeah, that stays loud. Society giving me a chance. No, listen, I can't. Would they listen if I told them through rhythm that I got Britain in my palms? Put in prison on that live as a villain, killing you up before you start. Don't judge my bad decisions, man. Baby, I'm a sinner, man.
Our missing operative is here. Oh, and some armed guards too. Fun. Our missing operative is here. Oh, and some armed guards too. Fun.
Check it elsewhere.
Just so they can lock up anyone they don't like. Well, I've had it. This is our fucking scene, and it's up to us to fight back against Albion. I ain't scared of them. But you, together, we can show them what we're made of. We can show them what justice really looks like. Time to stop Albion.
Citizens, if you see something, say something.
Now that's cute.
What did I do?
I think you know exactly what.
seems your mate took quite a bashing and has wound up in hospital. They won't be available for some time. If you're feeling clever, you might consider recruiting a paramedic to the team. It's a brilliant way to shorten that hospital stay and get your teammate back online.
Now that's cute. You shit! I've had enough of this. I know what you've got. So stop giving me the runaround and hand it over. Now, come on. Jesus, all right, relax. I'm waiting. There. Satisfied? Not so bad, is it?
Drones within the city.
Go bother some.
Fuck you! Twat!